The man never imagined that everything started with a childhood promise. Back then, he and his friends swore they would become the strongest hunters in the world. In this world, there are ancient ruins known as treasure vaults. As long as you recover the relics buried inside, you can gain endless wealth and fame. Since that day, his friends kept growing stronger and stronger, but he was the only one who remained truly weak. What shocked Jack even more was that he somehow became known as a godlike figure despite never fighting. Only Jack himself knew the truth. His real strength wasn't even on par with a rookie who had just started adventuring. Jack didn't want to hold his teammates back, so he soon started thinking about leaving the party. But when he told his teammates, they completely misunderstood him. Instead, they unanimously nominated Jack to become their captain. The reason was simple. Jack was incredibly skilled at negotiations and strategy. Even though no one had ever seen him fight, all of them were extremely powerful, so they naturally assumed Jack must be strong too. To them, leadership and decision-making mattered more than anything else. After that, with his monster-level teammates carrying the battles, their group gradually became known as the strongest team in the world. And as the captain of that legendary team, Jack's reputation became even more exaggerated. He was directly labeled as a level 8 hunter, the strongest rank possible, even though nobody had ever seen him fight. Sometimes, the unknown is what makes someone the most terrifying. Today, a large guild was recruiting new members. A guild is an organization made up of multiple teams working together, and the strongest squad inside that guild was called Grieving Souls. That was also the team Jack formed with his childhood friends. Jack was required to personally attend the interviews this time, but the real reason he didn't walk in right away was simple. He overslept. He originally planned to quietly blend into the crowd, but a rookie standing behind him suddenly started talking to him. The girl assumed Jack was also a beginner hunter. Wanting to build connections, she immediately introduced herself. Jenny had just been certified as a level 3 hunter. That already made her above average among most hunters. After suffering a bad loss while exploring the White Wolf treasure vault alone, she decided to find a reliable team before trying again. But her statement immediately drew laughter from a muscular man nearby. He mocked them for being way over their heads. After all, the teams recruiting here were extremely powerful. There was no way they would accept a level 3 hunter. Jenny became furious after hearing that. She immediately started arguing with the man. Just as the argument was about to turn into a fight, the event staff stepped in and stopped them. They had no choice but to drop the conflict. Soon after, Jenny followed Jack into the interview hall. The place was packed with people everywhere. Jenny soon noticed a very unusual team. They were dressed in flashy gear and looked unbelievably strong. What she didn't realize was that this was the elite team the muscular man mentioned earlier. They had cleared a level 7 treasure vault with only 6 members. Rumor had it that if you earned their captain's approval, your career as a hunter would skyrocket overnight. Then Jenny noticed an empty table sitting nearby. She became curious about who it was reserved for. Just as Jack was struggling to explain, the same muscular man suddenly spoke up and answered for him. That table belonged to the strongest team in existence, Grieving Souls. Even though the large man worshipped every member of that team like living legends, none of them could have imagined the truth. The captain of Grieving Souls was actually the most ordinary-looking man standing right beside them.